Look, he's silent daughter! No! My gosh, that was too real.
I believe this was a few days after you met Homelander at that Christmas party.
Who's that? Was she in the FBI?
She was alone with him for 3 hours.
Mallory's grandkids.
Let's go here.
Somebody about it. Get wild. Those other crying voices. There's Mexicana. Oh, dude, come on. That fucking sucks. Who's this? Edgar? Edgar? Yeah. I don't know.
Well, how long's it been, John? Long enough to never calls me John anymore. Rebecca Butcher had come to her with a completely unprecedented medical condition. What condition?
Oh, shit. She was pregnant?
She was pregnant. With your child.
Oh, shit. Oh my gosh.
No one can survive. She died on the table. Baby. Lived all of 10 seconds. Drowned in its mother's blood.
Knowledge guides us.
And the world's greatest story. You're my greatest fan.
Phew, man. Too much tension.
Every scene.
Permanently.
That scene is amazing.
Oh no. Oh no. Right here.
Fucking hell, calm down.
Trap or something. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It's gonna be a superhero.
What the fuck does that say?
The keep.
Hey! Pretty motherfucker, gather!
Here comes the
This is about coming.
This is distracting.
I'm so sorry.
Fucking run, Joey! What? The fuck are you thinking coming in? He asked for your help. Yeah. Look like you had it under control. No, he did. Solidified. He truly did. She's kind of bulletproof. Yeah! Come on in! I don't want it! 6 seconds more! Resistance. There's no more resistance right now. Get over it. Such a good show. Every scene was so fucking tense. It's so good. But that show we don't. Every the movie, I'm like, watching it, I hurt because I just was flexing the whole time.
Actually, the screen exercise, he was Homelander and that guy. That was intense for me. I would just Emotional, man.
So that is the guy they keep talking about, the guy that started all this.
So what's his name? Yeah. To see,
Dr. Vogelbaum?
yeah. Well, to see like Homelander in tears and kind of sympathize with them a little bit.
It's a different side, yeah.
Like what he called him his greatest failure.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like he's talking about like, sure, what I did was for good stuff, kind of in a way, but they need to be grown up with like a mother. I think Star, that's the difference of Starlight to Homelander. Is that she grew up with a mother, maybe in a different scenario.
Or Clark, yeah.
Than what Homelander grew up, where Homelander, yeah.
It's true, but also on the flip side of that is her mother didn't tell her about Compound D, I'm assuming, or doesn't know. We can tell her about that.
Well, that's the thing we talked about before. It's like, who knows? Are the mothers being like, here, it's my kid? Because then I feel like the information's going to get out there.
I kind of wanted to go that way, so she's like, oh shit, I don't have a base. I'm going to go with Huey. But I feel like that's the way it is because, yeah, like if you lose the foundation of like who she is, like as a suit, and realize, oh, this is a big giant conspiracy, even my mother's involved with all that kind of stuff, and she loses like all support in that regard.
I think even losing the fact that, you know, if you have the idea that God chose me and I'm a superhero because I'm special, if you lose that kind of starts destroying like your foundation a bit, where you're like, well, these girls are doing this and it's a lot.
Yeah. It just seemed like she was reeling after that, the reveal of the Compound B thing.
It was like a shot at the chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that being the doppelganger guy. But no.
No.
They just shot her twice.
So it's like sure. Alright, so was it rape?
I don't know if it was. I think what happened.
Becca.
No, I don't think it was. I think it was a.
She cheated on him because she could have sex with Superman, basically.
I think it was maybe a like if they're at whatever they were at, they went in there, they did whatever happened, and then it started happening already. And she didn't know what to do because they said it was like it was unnaturally fast. Right? Yeah. Maybe like in that 3-hour period. And so they went in there, the first 30 minutes was done, and then she started feeling weird. She started glowing from her stomach. She started freaking out what to do, and then she went to some.
I mean, she got pretty distraught afterwards.
Yeah, when you get started, your stomach started glowing.
I didn't find that she.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think she was like glowing then. In that 3-hour time frame, is that what you said?
I'm saying if she knew or felt that she was pregnant in any way in 3 hours.
Did they say that?
They didn't say that.
No one said anything like that. What are you talking about?
He was saying that.
He's trying to piece together what you're saying.
No, I'm saying Homelander and her went. They had sex in
Sensual
3
sex.
hours. If this baby, how fast is this baby growing, and how fast was it until she died and gave birth?
Well, she had to go sit on the park bench for a little bit, for 8 hours.
It wasn't 8 hours. She was on the park bench.
Or 4 or whatever.
Yeah, it was like 4 hours.
But
It was a long
It was
time.
in that same day that that happened. She was at the park bench and she left, and she would never see it again. Which means that she debated on what to do, and that probably happened after she talked to whoever, and they said you can't tell your husband.
Yeah.
Right? Like, can't that, like, so if she did that, went, found out something, sat at the park bench trying to figure out what to do, and then went back.
I guess I'm confused why that would all be on the same day.
It was in the same day.
She was wearing the same clothes
It was all on the same
from
day.
from
The park bench?
the room to the park bench.
And even today, the Rainer lady said, "Look at this," and then within 24 hours, she was gone and missing. So I mean, in the same day, she just disappeared and never came back. And he knew that she was raped by Homelander because he saw that footage there, and that was his assumption of what
That could have
happened.
been like the government using him to.
So I think that she made the choice to, I think, and then after that happened, she was like trying to figure out what to do, and she went to Vought, and they said about the baby and anything.
I think it's the same day. I don't know. I don't think that we can make a judgment on if it's consensual or not.
I think it's certainly. Yeah, I don't know.
Not considerably more.
I feel like it is. I feel like it is.
I just
Honestly, it's a feeling, but there's nothing there showing that it was.
I'll slap that. I mean,
if anything, it's just it would be to, subvert our expectation that it was.
Yeah.
Because they told us it was. You know?
Yeah, I think it's certainly interesting if it
But
wasn't.
from what we saw, there's nothing saying that it was.
I just, based on like things Homelander says and what they're talking about, I feel like if it was rape, then he would have more of understanding why butchered and what's going on.
I don't know. He looks down on people. He calls them money.
No, I agree, he does, but I think that he can still understand how people would feel the laws of that. And if he raped her, like, that would be a crime, which Homelander shouldn't do 7-8 years ago. He should have a perfect image.
But Homelander also can't adult her.
either.
I suppose, but I feel like rape would be the worst thing for Homelander to do.
I mean, rape is worse.
Sex with a woman, oh, I didn't realize she was pregnant a wife or something. Yeah.
I feel like she would have been removed from the equation either way.
Either way, I think.
By who?
By Bob.
If she was pregnant.
I mean, she was pregnant.
Yeah, if she was pregnant, she would have been removed out of the way.
But he didn't know about the pregnancy until
No.
this episode.
Just the way Homelander talked.
Yeah, the way he talked, I felt like he didn't rape her.
The way they had the conversation of what was going on, and the way that they walked in.
If you should.
The way he had his hand on her lower back.
Sure.
I'm not gonna like trust the integrity of Homelander.
Yeah, I mean, him having your hand on your back is the same as a man having a gun to your face.
Stay stabilized.
She walked in laughing.
Yeah, like she was having a good time.
But whatever happened, when they walked in, it was consensual.
Yes.
What I'm saying. She walked out, I feel like the distraughtness was because she was pregnant already in a 3 hour
Or she was just ashamed of herself.
Or she was raped.
Or she was raped. But, I mean, like when I've looked at rape cases a lot, they're never that long. For sure, 3 hours.
Yeah, but you know,
They're like 5
that
minutes.
has the refractory period of Homelander.
I don't know anything about refractory period.
Yeah, me either. I feel like for a 3 hour period, like if you had the incident and it was done, and then something felt weird, and then she like had this glowing in her stomach, and then went to like the bot people, and they said, "Oh wow, she's pregnant," and then we had this. Oh, we're gonna do this, but you guys have this NDA. You can't tell your husband. You can't tell anybody. And then like she's like, "Give me a minute," and she went and was thinking about what to do. He's like, I can't tell Butcher, I don't want him to do, I'll go have this baby and then I'll come back. So she went, had the baby, died, and then Butcher just assumed, based on what he saw, that it was rape and was going to kill her.
Well, if I'm gonna say if that were the case, like, which I don't know if I buy it, but maybe. Like, there's no reason to not think that's the case. Like, there's no like contradicting evidence of that. But if that's the case, then like, do you think that the baby's like they lied about the baby?
I mean, it's
Is
possible.
the baby still alive?
But I think that'd be a hell of a
feel
twist.
like-
The thing though was that the guy was like, ask me and I'll tell you the truth. So it seems weird. It seems weird to say there was a baby and then lie that the baby existed.
Well, just to get him to calm down and stop toppling the dominoes.
So, was the CIA lady, what's her name? Mallory? Did she, what did she tell Butcher?
Just say that Butcher told you it. It's manipulated. She just manipulated him so he helped, just like Butcher manipulated him.
The thing that she would have said was what she said there is that, look, she's missing, she's gone, we presume she's dead, and it's all because of Homelander, because that's the evidence that they had, didn't have anything else. And it's like, you know, she must have some other evidence of like, you know, supers do what they want. You'll be surprised if they did
What they get up to.
Yeah,
Like Butcher.
yeah, so I mean, you gotta have that similar idea from her. And, I don't know, I feel like if you were gonna make up a lie, why say there was a baby and a dead guy? Why not just say we had this and she would go public and we had to eliminate people?
Well,
I
I would lie because with what he said about like, well, we shouldn't have raised you in a lab and all that stuff. Like, you are a lost cause. I would lie and say the baby was dead, and then separately be raising it in a happy family or something. So I think that's like the second go around.
Yeah, but I get
Tell him the first
sure.
part. Tell him the first part.
Why?
So that he stops asking. Because
Why not
right
just
now,
say that she was gonna go public and we had her taken care of?
maybe he wouldn't have bought it. I don't know.
He can tell if someone's lying, like he can
He
do
already
it.
did. If he's lying about the baby being dead, he can tell that.
It depends how. I mean, the way he tells is if he measures a heartbeat. But if they don't do that, they're a good liar. They believe their own lie.
Or if they, sandwiched a lie between many truths. So,
Yeah, not that he's a lie detector, but he has a good idea of what's first. Which might be.
He can smell your hormones. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sure we'll keep coming back to that because that's obviously the crux of Butcher.
Yeah, I think Adrian's a piece of shit, but I actually kind of felt for him a little bit here.
Adrian. And an agent. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Maybe if he hadn't just snapped his ghost neck.
Yeah.
He's
putting the guilt ignored, but he felt like he felt like he was master court machine had to die.
Then he just stabbed him in the deal.
Oh, forget about that.
No, he just.
Yeah.
I don't forget what happened. I remember. Look at that first part.
He was responsible for killing him.
Yeah, but he
I mean, it's because he's a narcissist, you know, like all the suits are, except for the one that
Was the reason why?
you know. Yeah,
Well, I don't know if they know.
No, he has a brother.
Oh,
yeah. What's his name? Nathan.
Yeah, I think Homelander's the only one that was like that. And then for everyone else, you know, they were like, this isn't working out.
I think he was like the first. That's why he's the most powerful, you know. And then they're trying to trick.
Maybe that happened, and they were like, you know what? Maybe we should tone this up back because we can't just have 100 of these guys flying around. You know?
That's the one thing. Like the FBI is like, oh, we'll do all this, but you can't touch one, you know. And I'm thinking like, why? It's either one, well, we're going to destabilize our economy if he's gone, or something like that. But two, how the fuck do we, like, if we make him an enemy of the state, how do we take him down?
Yeah.
Well,
You know, maybe it's risk assessment.
You put him in that fucking. You trap him in that thing that you know, that was it lead?
The negatives it.
no, zinc.
Zinc. He just can't see through it. I mean, it's not implied that he can't have a
He can't see.
I'm sure he can burn through it.
Oh, yeah,
See, that's the thing too. Whenever they were talking to Stillwell, whatever her name is, about like, you know, this is gonna happen. You guys go to jail and all that. And I'm like, but what if they just like, you know what, we're not, and then the suits just start doing what Vought wants them to do, and how do they stop it?
Yeah.
I want to know why they didn't just keep hitting A-Chain with that pipe.
The pipe did.
Yeah.
He never came back to that.
yeah. I'll go with this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I feel like.
It seemed like they ran away.
Yeah,
Steamer was
it seemed like they broke the.
sticking out. Was it the steamer? I think.
The higher. Yeah.
Seemed like they broke it and ran.
That is. I mean, that's kind of power. Yeah, it's the smartest bone in your body. It's the most painful bone to break.
And they also said that like his bones were getting brittle, which we do, right? His bones were getting more brittle, his bones were getting smaller, so
His heart was getting bigger.
heart was getting bigger.
Yeah, right.
Like steroid.
Yeah, like a steroid.
Oh, no,
He was all
Straight to the steroid kid.
He looked like one of the boys that came in. He was like, you eat shit. That's why he looked that giant shit.
And you know, I love the Flash. You know, I love watching the Flash because sometimes the Flash does so much. You're like, how has he ever snuck up on ever? But I buy Adrian gets snuck up on right there. Yeah, you know, because he's out of control and he doesn't have like a flash time or something.
He's also like jonesing too, so
Yeah.
I feel like that can add to your distraction a bit too.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
And plus, she's super quiet. She trained in the jungle.
I love just seeing that arm go like,
Yeah,
you know, yeah, that's great.
You have to say, I really like the new storyline. Like, I want him to be redeemed in some matches.
Dude, what was up with that?
Oh.
Everything he tries to save turns the ashes in his hands.
Well, was it interesting? What?
Where's that going?
I don't know.
Him? Yeah, I think it's a redemption arc, I think.
Is that what they're doing?
because he's been part of the weirdest scenes, like the dolphin flew by, got rear by a truck, and some chick is finger blasting his gills, and then his friend walks her friend out stabbed in the head.
Yeah, well, it just shows that, like,
They say that's
he's trying. And he keeps failing. And that chick, like, just like he did at the Starlight, you know, she did at the heaven. You know, it was
violated.
So now he's been violated?
now he's been violated, and yeah. And it wasn't like one of those things where she did it, and he's like, oh, this does go good. Like, he looked really uncomfortable when
He
he
told
seen
her
it.
no. Like, now she's pushed him back to the brink and shoved it up his ass.
The vest is coming off. Like, oh, okay, he's got gills. That makes sense. She's gonna freak out. He's gonna feel like, yeah, fuck humans, you know, and maybe go that way. But it went the complete other way when he started finger blasting.
Yeah, I was real comfortable.
While she was doing it.
I think she has like that power kind of thing of like pain and being in power and it turns on kind of thing.
Like superpower, you turned on my fish.
Not quite like dominatrixy, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah, one of those kind of things. That was really Satan.
Sadism. He's a sadist, yeah.
Yeah, why couldn't he just get gills behind his ears like Kevin Costner?
Mutant!
Put a mark in his face.
No wonder he's working on his arms so much to make sure his face looks good because he can't take off his shirt.
He wears armor.
I wonder what's under his gloves because he never takes those off either now.
It's probably like the fins.
Yeah, or like it's gilded. Not gilded, but
Like it's
wet. Yeah.
Wet.
So I don't think he can wear gloves if his fingers are wet.
Maybe they're really baggy. Yeah, I mean,
maybe where they end isn't where they actually end on his fingers. Like maybe like the gloves come to here, but really this is all webs for him.
Well, then he could
or
do
it's
his
really,
fingers.
or it's really baggy.
No, not separately. Like he couldn't do this.
It was baggy.
So,
They're made for it, Calvin. They're made for it.
are they going to send the boys after this new terrorist?
No. Maybe
The boys?
Starlight. I don't know what they're doing. They gotta solve their local stuff before they solve their terrorist stuff.
Because this is all part of Bot's plan.
It is.
Was that Compound V that they created the super terrorist, or was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it
Add
was.
Astra.
What this thing was? Water?
I don't know, maybe like just like Jurassic Park 4, like other countries are figuring out how to do this shit too.
I think it's incredibly on the news that the
They don't have to know
terrorist is a
about
suicide bomber that can't die. It was also kind of awesome too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of took it as like we can't go after them because now we're going to need them, or else we're going to lose. They don't have our suits, you know.
We need some.
That's what I thought. But they can just send the boys. Boys can take care of that shit.
What are you going to do against the exploding man?
Same thing they did against Invisible Man.
Translucent?
Just come up with a plan, execute the plan.
They had like 500 plans that failed and resorted to shoving a bomb up his ass. This guy is a bomb.
But now they have all the resources of the FBI.
Yeah, right? So you come up with a plan, you execute the plan, you realize the plan didn't work, throw away the plan, make a new plan.
Butcher is good at killing Sue because he killed the fuck out of Mesmer.
Keep with he shot fucking Starlight.
Yeah, I know.
Twice.
She seems to be
I'm glad she didn't.
I really thought
I'm
Haley
glad she didn't die.
was going to stay by her side. He said, sorry, he started running.
Yeah, he did. What's going on? You know.
I thought he was gonna run over Punch Butcher. He didn't do that either.
I love the punches flash thing with Butcher.
With
That was
Mesmer.
so good. The show was so good.
Your boy Billy Joe, he's dead.
Billy Joel?
Did you
That was him.
I said Billy Joel. You fool!
You're the fool!
You shame that up, Shane!
Yeah, that looked real, man.
Oh yeah, it was like a doll or something like that. He was just smashing, but like the face was caving in, getting more and more bloody and shit every time he hit it.
I felt so much more uncomfortable during that birthing scene because I know Shane has to go through that like next week.
Yep.
If you ever have it,
Hopefully it's not like that.
When does this come out?
Huh? By the time this comes out, you might have the fourth shot. Luckily, you're far away from that.
Yeah, thank God.
Guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of The Boys with us. We have one more episode of the finale of season 1. And if you guys want to watch us watch it right now, you can do that over at patreon.com/live. And it'll be back next week. The last episode of...
Hope it's coming back.
I just want to know what's going on. Is that his kid?
Mom.
Yeah.
That kid's still here.
Wow, look at this handsome devil.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what?
I'm your father.
Whoa! Oh, man. He looks like a little Homelander kind of, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
That's... He's wearing red, white, and
Damn it,
blue.
is it gonna end?
Fuck. Oh, God damn it.
Thank God for Kripke.
Kripke.
Said the name right.
Oh.